Miles away, in a quiet, secluded restaurant on the outskirts of town, reality was unfolding differently. Wobin and Kim's father sat at a small table, hidden from prying eyes. In front of Kim's father was a document, a copy of a forged will that he now read silently. His hands trembled as the truth sank in. He had come terrifyingly close to losing everything, not just his life, but everything he had worked for, at the hands of two people who were never truly part of his family. His heart ached at the betrayal, and he struggled to believe the extent of the cruelty that had nearly destroyed him. Wobin watched him with quiet intensity. He explained that the will was a copy he had made. The original needed to be retrieved and reinstated discreetly to avoid suspicion. Kim's father, overwhelmed with emotion, thanked Wobin sincerely for everything he had done, but Wobin remained unmoved. His expression unreadable, he explained that he hadn't done any of it for Kim's father. His actions had been for Kim, his friend, even if only for a brief time. He made it clear that Kim's father needed to remain hidden and let the false news spread. That was the only way the stepmother and her daughter would lower their guard, believing they had succeeded. Once they felt safe, it would be easier to catch them in the act. He also mentioned that he would continue monitoring them closely, ensuring no step went unnoticed. Kim's father nodded in agreement. The plan was clear now. He looked at Wobin with gratitude and sorrow, saying how fortunate his daughter had been to have someone like him in her life. At last, he would be able to give her a proper burial, to lay her to rest in peace. Wobin reminded him to strictly follow the instructions and not reveal himself until the news had circulated fully. He then rose from his seat, stating that he had to return to work, and left without another word. Kim's father sat in silence, watching him leave. A sense of relief began to settle over him, not because the danger had passed, but because justice was now within reach. His daughter would finally be avenged, and the two women who had murdered her and plotted his death would soon face the consequences of their evil. He made a quiet vow to himself. He would not rest until they were both behind bars, paying for every ounce of pain they had caused.